I was proud of the way they were focused the last couple of days of practice. This team, North Carolina Central, runs a lot of different things, and they execute their offense well. But we didn't give them anything easy tonight. We didn't turn the ball over. We were good offensively, and so we executed well and got some easy baskets. So they constantly had to play against our 5-on-5 defense, and that's pretty good, especially when Landry's in there blocking shots, JB's blocking some shots. They didn't shoot the ball well from the perimeter, so that made it even a little bit tougher for them. And I thought we, played well tonight. I thought we shared it. We only had 6 turnovers, and we made our free throws. So a really good first game for our team.
With the way you struggled against Lenore Ryan, how much of a confidence booster is it to have a game like tonight?
Well, it was the Lenore Ryan game was a little bit different. Obviously, you're playing against a bunch of guys. You had 4 guys on the court, and sometimes 5 that could make threes, and so that's so much different than what we deal with every day in practice that it causes some problems. And we got into the foul trouble, and we never had any rhythm in the game. And credit Lenore Ryan, their kids played great. We got a little tight, so I thought our guys certainly were woken up a little bit by that, to be reminded that when you don't play well and the other team makes a few shots, it can get hard real quick. And we never let that happen tonight. We were strong from the beginning, got control of the game, and really never let them make a run, which was something we talked about throughout.
Landry's first few minutes on defense, did you see that as kind of a catalyst, like a tone setter for the rest of the game?
Well, I've said all along, he's really the quarterback of our defense. I mean, he's the guy that's our rim protector. He's a bright guy. He has length to shot block. He's got toughness. He's smart. He's experienced. And so he knows, what he's dealing with most nights. And he's the guy that's talking to the other guys on a regular basis about what he can see, what he sees, and what we're supposed to be doing. And so, no, we expect that out of Landry Noko. That's what he does. And, there's tremendous value in that. And certainly, he was a major factor defensively in the paint tonight.
That defense really seemed to make a difference on the offensive end as well.
Well, obviously it sparks you. Some of those shot blocks you take, and it turns into transition offense, and you get numbers, or you get you get to run, you get to flow into offense and get them transitioning back, and that can be problematic. And I thought we were good. We worked on some ball screening stuff in the middle of the court, and I thought our guys executed it well. Jordan Roper made some good decisions in the middle of the floor. Dante made some good decisions. You got JB the ball in the middle of the floor where we like to get him the ball, and he made some plays. So I thought our guys really played well tonight. We executed defensively especially, and then that led to some good transition offense, and we handled a bunch of different defenses, 3-2s and 2-3s and soft presses and some man-to-man. So I was proud of the way our guys played.
Jerron's efficiency, you pleased with what you saw from him offensively?
Yeah, absolutely. He's an improved player. The one thing you love about him is every year he's working on something to get better. And, he and I have talked a great deal about, we know now that he's a guy that's a scorer and that he can make plays, and he's got to do a good job of now making the right reads on whether he's improved his three-point shooting enough now that we want him shooting more threes. But we don't want him to be a fall-in-love three-point shooter. That's not what he is. He's a guy that can play from all 3 levels. And when he's effective, that's what he does. He scores around the rim, he makes a 3, and he drives the ball and gets fouled and shoots free throws. And, tonight he did all 3. He played at all 3 levels. And, he rebounded the ball well. And, again, he's a guy that we continue to work on now. As the season progresses, he's going to have to develop his assist game. Guys are going to come to him, and now he's going to have to get the ball out and get other guys open shots and increase his assist numbers. And that's something we've talked about as well. But I thought he was incredibly efficient and played outstanding tonight.
Avery Holmes' debut, how do you feel as how he did tonight?
Avery he's a tough nut. I mean, he's competitive. It's what I love about him. It's what I loved about Rod. They're competitive guys. They don't shy away from playing their guy or the moment. They want to go compete. He's still learning our offense. He's still trying to get comfortable with a lot of different things that we're throwing at him. But at the end of the day, he's gonna attack you in an aggressive way. I thought early in the game he was playing very well. He came off a couple ball screens and made a runner, made a floater, got an and one. He played well. Obviously we know he's a better shooter than than his 1 for 5. He needs to make one more of those, and you know, we think as he makes 1 or 2, he'll get more comfortable and he'll do that.
City returned from knee injury tonight. How do you think he looked out there?
Good. City has been a guy that we think has improved a lot throughout the course of the summer. He's playing with more confidence. He's finishing more plays around the rim. You know, he's still sore with the knee and maybe has lost just a little bit of explosiveness, but that'll come back. It's a little bit sore. But he's always been rugged. He's always been physical. You know, but he's worked on his game. You know, he made 3 for 3 from the line, 3 for 3 from the field, finishing plays at the rim. You know, he's always a good, solid player in terms of physicality and rebounding and defending. And now his offensive game is starting to come, so it's exciting to see.
How valuable was it to be able to get your bench so many minutes in the second half tonight?
It was good, yeah. You know, obviously we have a quick turnaround. We play in 30 hours or whatever it is, something like that. So we got to rest guys like JB and Avery and Jordan Roper. Those guys, you know, they got their 20, 25 minutes, which was good. That's what they needed to play, but they didn't have to be out there 35. They could shut it down the last 10, 12 minutes of the game and you know, get rejuvenated here a little bit tomorrow and be ready to go for San Antonio on Sunday. Anybody else? Okay, thanks guys.
Thanks so much, Coach.